You've probably seen it before. There's always that one guy in the room. He doesn't try too hard. He's not chasing attention. But somehow, people want to be around him. He walks in, and the energy shifts. People smile more. They open up. And even if they just met him, they already like him. You watch it happen, and part of you wonders, what does he have that I don't? Because you're not weird, you're not awkward, you're doing your best, staying polite, making conversation, even throwing in a joke or two. But still, it doesn't land like it does for him. Even if you might think so, he's not doing anything magical. He's just triggering something psychological, something we all respond to without realizing. And once you understand what that is, you can start doing it too. Instantly, naturally, and without faking a single thing. Let me show you how. Here's what most people forget. Humans are emotional creatures. Even the most logical person you know makes decisions emotionally and justifies them logically afterward. That includes how they judge you. So if you want to become more likable, stop trying to impress people with facts. Stop trying to prove your worth. Instead, learn how to make people feel something when they're around you. And the easiest, most underrated way to do that is by giving honest appreciation. You don't need to be loud or flashy. You just need to speak to what people crave most, to feel seen. Think of the last time someone genuinely recognized something about you. Not a shallow compliment, but something real, something you felt seen for. Maybe they said, "You always bring calm into the room. You're the kind of person I trust without even thinking. You have a sharp eye for detail, I respect that." What did that do to you? It felt good, it stuck with you. That's because recognition isn't just superficial stuff. It taps into our deepest psychological instincts. We are wired to want acceptance, to be part of the tribe, to be respected by the group. And when someone gives us that genuine recognition, it lights up our reward system. Appreciation releases dopamine. That's the same neurotransmitter responsible for motivation, reward, and pleasure. It's the reason we chase likes, achievements, status, and praise. But it goes deeper. Appreciation also triggers oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This builds connection, safety, and emotional closeness. Translation: when you sincerely appreciate someone, they don't just feel good, they feel safe with you, they feel drawn to you. Their brain now associates you with a powerful emotional reward. You're no longer just a name, you're a reference point for something positive. That's how influence begins. That's how emotional gravity works. You might be thinking, but I don't want to be fake. I hate sucking up to people. Exactly, and you shouldn't. This has nothing to do with flattery. It's about awareness and honesty. See, most people never notice the good in others. They're too busy looking for flaws, gossip, or competition. But if you train yourself to scan for what's working in people, what's respectable, admirable, and honest, you'll find gold. And when you speak it, they'll feel something they haven't felt in a long time: seen. It's not about buttering people up, but about rewiring your brain to stop taking others for granted, to become the kind of man who brings presence into a room, not just noise. And the truth is, your ability to elevate others says everything about how secure you are with yourself. There are 3 levels of appreciation that build influence. Level 1, surface recognition. Stuff like nice haircut or cool shoes. It's light, easy, and good for breaking the ice. It creates a quick spark, but it doesn't last, because compliments like that only land on the outside. Level 2, character recognition. Now you're saying things like, "You always show up on time," that earns respect. Or, "You ask smart questions," that stands out. This kind of recognition builds credibility. People begin to admire you because you admire them for who they are. Level 3, impact recognition. This is when you say something like, "You have no idea how much you helped me last week. I was about to give up." Or, "Because of you, I finally started training again." Now you're not just noticing them, you're showing them they matter, that their presence changed something, that they leave a mark. And the deeper you go, the stronger the bond becomes. Let me show you what this looks like in the real world with a guy who used to blend into the background and became someone people couldn't ignore. May I introduce you to Matt, 24, introverted, kept to himself, and always felt ignored in group settings. He wasn't awkward, just invisible, until he tried one simple shift. Instead of trying to be more interesting, he started being more interested. He began noticing things. A co-worker who always cleaned up without being asked. A gym bro who showed up every single morning, rain or shine. A friend who always kept the group chat alive. He started speaking up. "You're the reason this place stays clean. Your consistency's inspiring, man. I respect how you always show up for everyone. In 30 days, his reputation changed. People started asking for his opinion, inviting him out, treating him like a leader. No fake charisma, just emotional impact. But if you fake it, people sense it. If you try too hard, it turns into noise. And if you're doing it to get something in return, it won't work as well. This only works when it's real, when it comes from a genuine place, when you say something that's personal and a little unexpected, not just a compliment on someone's looks or success, but something deeper, something that speaks to who they are, not just what they show. Most people don't give appreciation because they've never truly received it. They've worked hard, stayed loyal, sacrificed, and still felt invisible. That creates emotional scarcity. You don't give what you've never had, but you can break that cycle. Be what you never had, speak what you always needed to hear, and something powerful happens. Your world starts reflecting it back to you. Let's give you a little challenge, simple but powerful. I want you to pick one person, that might be a friend, a coworker, or a family member, and give them real appreciation. Not just surface level praise, but something deeper. I'm talking about level 2 or 3 appreciation. Then document what changes. How did they respond? How did you feel afterwards? What opens up in that relationship? You'll be surprised how far one honest moment can reach and how quickly it starts to change the way people see you. Let's take this one step further, because once you understand appreciation, you can start using it strategically. In leadership, it's how you build loyalty, not just with praise after results, but with recognition along the way. For example, it's great how you've been holding the team together. You handled that better than most people would. It makes people feel seen, and when people feel seen, they show up for you. In dating, it's how you stand out without trying. Anyone can compliment looks, but when you say, "I like how calm you stay when people get chaotic," or "you've got a sharp sense of humor," like you see through things, you're speaking to something deeper, and that's what sticks. In your career, it changes everything, from how your boss sees you to who recommends you when you're not in the room. Respect flows to people who give it first, with intention, not noise. So what happens when you start doing this consistently? People open up faster, they trust you more, conversations go deeper, and last longer. You stop trying to prove yourself because you're showing who you are without saying much, and bit by bit, you stop feeling like the outsider in the room because you've become the reason the room feels better. If this hits something in you and you want to keep building that kind of presence people feel instantly when you enter the room, feel free to grab our free confidence guide in the description. It shows you 16 ways to become instantly more confident without forcing anything and without changing who you are. It doesn't take magic, it just takes one shift. Start seeing people for who they really are and let them know you see it. Because in a world where everyone's starving for recognition, the man who gives it becomes unforgettable. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.